Hello, hello, Josie here. Are you ready for the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? And are you sure? Okay, here we go. You gotta let people play themselves, right? People that think that they're playing you, playing on your top, playing on your mental, playing with your thoughts about self, thoughts about your future, thoughts about who you are. You gotta let people play themselves. See, I understand and I know that people that engage in these types of behaviors, this witchcraft, mind control, mind playing games, whatnot, eventually these are the individuals that are going to be going through their own psychosis. Psychosis in regard to their lives falling apart, their relationships falling apart. You know, when you enact certain things to happen to certain people or try to make somebody feel some type of way about themselves or where they're at currently, it's these individuals that when they're in that same situation, when they're going through stuff, they start to ask questions. Why is this happening to me? You should know why this is happening to you. You engaged in reckless behavior. You attempted to try to do something against another person against their will for whatever your reasoning or justification was. And you also didn't know who this child belonged to. When you are of God, when God has your back, when you are God's child, there are some things that are not acceptable, period, point blank. Engaging in that type of behavior is not acceptable. You know, there are people that will interject themselves into your space, into your life, into your energy, so that you have to see them, so that you feel some type of way, so that you're experiencing their energy, whether it be positive or negative. A lot of the times it's negative. They want to make you feel some type of way. I had this situation happen at the Whole Foods. I was parked in my vehicle. I was minding my business. I was actually on my phone engaging in what I was doing. And all of a sudden, I get this notion to look up and in this direction of this person that wanted me to see them and then wanted to give me a stank face, wanted to give me an evil eye, wanted to give me a glare. Don't know who this bitch is. I don't care who they are. I don't know why they even chose to engage in that type of behavior. I'm minding my own business. But I noticed, I stared dead at her, and I saw what she was doing. I saw what she engaged in. And then the rest of the time, she decided to act as if she had not done anything. That type of shit is not going to work anymore either. People that are pretending and are acting like they haven't done something wrongfully against you, whether it be intentionally to get into your energy to make you feel some type of way, or to give you the evil eye, or the glare, or gaslighting, any of these things, it's all wicked behavior. I don't think people get that or understand that. Wicked behavior is wicked behavior. Things that I just described, that is wicked behavior. You're forcing someone. You're forcing someone to engage with you. You're forcing someone to have to experience or feel your negative energy for whatever your reasoning is. You need to go somewhere and you need to heal. You need to go somewhere and you need to fucking heal. There's no justification. There's no reasoning for it other than you trying to put somebody through trauma or experience some kind of down experience from your actions and your negativity. And we're way past that. We are way past that. You know, in that instance, I'm going to share this with you because I have nothing to hide. God let me know, oh, she has a lot of problems, Josie. She may be driving a BMW. She may have that nice looking dress on. She may look like she has it all together, but she has problems. And that car that she's driving is not going to help her get through those problems. That outfit that she has on is not going to help her get through those problems. What she thinks is pretty is not going to help her get through those problems. She's going to have to do the work. And not to worry, he has my back. So whatever she was throwing at me, whatever she was projecting towards me, it was an automatic return back to her, to where she didn't even try to play that shit again with me. And that is not the end of what she tried to do against me. No, that was just the beginning. That was just the beginning for her because she did it to the wrong person. I keep telling you to stop playing in people's energy. Stop trying to affect people the way that you would be affected if it were done to you, because it comes back compounded. And people don't tend to believe that until they go through it. And she is about to go through some very traumatic experiences that she does not want to go through. But she's going to go through them because it's time for people to heal. It's time for people to heal and stop throwing their problems and their insecurities on other individuals that have healed. We're done with that crap. You need to go somewhere and heal. So if God has to take you through some things for you to be able to do so, he's going to take you through some things. And sometimes it's the people that you come across that you try to play those games and pull that shit with that will have you going through your healing phase. Something that you didn't expect, but something that you needed. So for that person, she's got some healing to do. Those projections are being turned right back around and going back towards her. They did not stick. What she thinks is beautiful in the eyes of other people is actually ugly in the eyes of other people. They see her for exactly who she is. It doesn't matter what she drives. It doesn't matter what she wears. It doesn't matter how good she thinks she looks. All of that can be taken away. And then what does she have? Then what is she? She's an individual that still has the same traumatic issues, the same problems, the same insecurities, except she doesn't have all of those things that she thinks makes her pass and or get over on other individuals. God will take it away from you fast, quick, and in a hurry when you try to use that shit against his children. So stop playing and get to healing.